Guys, welcome back to my channel and happy Easter everybody. A cold Easter weekend Saturday morning. It's about 9:30 and I'm going to do a studs and duds video today, and I'm going to that's why I'm shooting outside, and I'll show you in a second. Remember that camera light equipment I got from that lady on Facebook Marketplace for free? Well, I sold it all to a guy. Yes, it's the guy that was stalking me, and he eventually found me through my neighbor, tracking me down online. It was the weirdest thing. Anyways, here are the lights. Take a look. There are the lights. Sold them as is for parts. He's, like I said, he's on his way. He's gonna pick them up. He's already prepaid, and then once he's gone, we're gonna go inside and we're gonna do an episode of Studs and Duds, a regular one, and stay till the end because there's a video. There's one of those products that I showed you in their live video on Wednesday sold not once but twice. I'll explain why and what happened. It's a crazy story, so stay till the end, guys. Let's get inside and get warm. All right, guys, we're back in the house, nice and warm now. We've got a coffee going, warming up. The gentleman picked up his lights. He's very, very happy. And I got to think when I got back in the house, for those of you that don't know the story, what happened was I had those lights listed on eBay, and my neighbor, he's in his 80s. He's got walking issues. He came across the street, the poor guy, to drop off a piece of paper, and he said, "This gentleman is trying to get a hold of us, either me or Camera Girl 1." And I was like, whatever. I was on my computer and I was doing some work. And then I went over and I started talking to him. He goes, "Yeah, this guy is looking for you. He says you have some items to sell." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So I got the number, I gave him a call, and he's up north, about an hour or so up north from here. And he tracked me down the weirdest way. I guess he was on my eBay store, DIDI Sales, and he was trying to get a phone number for me. So he was trying to Google that, and he found my name, then he found my wife's name, then he found out where I lived. And because we don't have a home phone, he couldn't call me, so he tracked down my neighbor across the street, which has a home phone, one of the few on my street, called him, and left him a message for me to call him. It was really, really weird. Anyways, we were going back and forth. He wanted the lights. I said, "Make me an offer." I didn't tell him I didn't have anything in them, but he offered me, I think it was $120. He e-transferred about a week ago, and he drove down today to pick them up, and that was the video I was showing you earlier to this one. But that's the story. Really strange. Very, very nice individual, and I think he repairs them and sells them. So if he can make some money, I'm happy. Anyways, guys, another edition of Studs and Duds, and I've got a bunch here because I haven't done it for a while, more than 10 than I usually do. And we're going to take you through some items I've sold, and I'll let you know if I would ever buy them again, if they're a stud or a dud. And I'll tell you what I sold them for. So let's go right off the top. Let's go to this one here. This item I had for a long time. Hold on, guys. Please stick to the end. I sold one of those items, like I said, when we were outside. That was on my live show twice, and I'll explain why. Let's continue on. So I had this for a long time. I tried my foot into art at one time, and it's just, I don't know enough about it. I thought this one here would get a little bit more money. I think I paid $20 for it. So it was by an artist in Mexico. I actually had a letter that came with it from the gallery explaining who this guy was. I looked the guy up. He is famous. I'm not that famous, but as you can see by the frame, this is from the 60s or 70s. Would I buy this again? Nah, I'm sticking away from this. I'm going to stick to the things that I know, just as a waste of time. I've had this, like I said, for probably over a year. So, happy to get rid of it. Now, here's an interesting one, and I threw this in. This is from that haul of camera stuff I got, not the stuff that the gentleman picked up. Another lady that I bought off in Georgetown, Ontario. This is interesting. I threw this in here. This sold for $29.99, I believe, or $27.99, and this is a film enlarger. This is vintage, and the really crazy thing about this, it was sold to a guy in Japan, and he paid over $60 for shipping for it. So these do sell, guys, and I'm starting to now change my listings to international for all my camera stuff. Seems like there's a lot of buyers overseas, and they will pay for shipping. When I buy this all the time, big stud find, guys. Look for these vintage film enlargers. They do sell very, very well. I'm just trying to go along here so I don't get to the white items I want to sell at the end. And of course, I always love this. This was a great find. I think I paid $10 for it. This Hitachi DVD VCR combo. It wasn't a DVD recorder, just a VHS recorder. The remote was there, which was nice. And I had some cables sealed in a bag, RBG cables in a bag, and I included them. This sold pretty fast, guys, for $59.99. These do sell well. This is the Hitachi DV PV74U, and I think I found another one of these the other day, but it doesn't have the remote. Very, very good find. As always, I love my vintage electronics. Big thumbs up on these all day long. All right, here is another item from the same camera haul. I've got nothing in this. This is pure profit, like that enlarger. This is a Zeiss Icon Coniflex S 35mm camera. Couldn't test it. We didn't have the film. We sold it as is. I had it on for as high as $99, and it's eventually sold. I think it sold for $59. I think somebody took a best offer for $59, but still, it still was a good flip from that set. I think I paid $70 for everything from that lady. So I'm still making money off it. Still got a box sitting over there with a bunch of stuff. So very, very happy with that. Big thumbs up. Here's the one I threw in here, guys. This was on a Sunday, and I was at a Value Village in Burlington, and this was in the toy section on the shelf. I think for $4.99 or $6.99. Cannot remember, but it's in one of my videos. And it is vintage from 1993. I had it listed for $39.99, and it sold almost instantly. So I don't know if the thrift store should have had this in the cabinet or the showcase, but nice little flip there. So these vintage figurines sell very, very well. I'm not a big toy reseller, but when I find something like that, I'm going to grab it. Now here's one I thought I'd make a little more money on. This is a balsa wood flying model airplane kit. Number 702 Arrow. This was brand new, sealed in the box. Very, very cool. Selling comps were a little higher than this. It didn't sell for $34.99. I think it sold for $29.99. I think I got $7 in it. Not a big flip, but again, something. Would I buy it? I'm on the border. Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe yes. Thumbs up because it's sealed like this. I would. If it was an open box, probably not. Yeah. And here I get getting questions on. I think I picked up this lightsaber for $2.99 or $4.99. These working are big money, guys. They're in the hundreds, especially if you can get the case. This didn't work at all. I sold it for parts or repair, but I got $29.99 for it. I included it in this video just to show you because it was a pretty cool item to find. I know what they are. If it worked, it would have made more. But I still pick it up for this price. Absolutely thumbs up. Always look for these, guys. This is Hasbro C2945A, the Anakin Skywalker, 2010 from Hasbro. All right, where are we going to go now? Oh, here. Let's go here. I'm talking about Star Wars here. Star Trek. This here I grabbed. I think I paid $19.99 less $20. It was brand new, sealed from 1995. It had a tear. I don't know if you guys can see that in the box, but it wasn't through the plastic. I had it on for $79.99. I think the person bought it for $70 out of the U.S. It's now gone. Look for these guys. These sell very, very well. I love selling models, especially new sealed in box. I've done very, very well with them in the past. Big thumbs up on this one for sure. Now, talking Star Trek again, here's a couple of these. I think I paid $4 a piece for them, guys. Star Trek Attack Wing lot of 2 ISS Enterprise and the ISS Avenger. Yeah, they're really tiny spaceships sealed. I got $29.99 for them. So this type of stuff still sells. They're easy flips, and they're easy to package. Big thumbs up. Love it. All right, where are we going to go next? Let's go here. This was a cool find. This was in a Value Village in the electronics section. This is a company called Neat, and they make scanners for receipts, papers. That's it. It's not a printer at all. This was very cool because it was basically brand new, guys, and it had everything: the software, the calibration paper, everything. I was asking $69.99, and I think I got $59 for it. Somebody offered me $59, and I took it. Really nice flip. Look for these guys. They make different versions. It's the Neat company, Neat Desktop Scanner. Okay, not that to that. Now, remember in my video, I think I picked this up for $7.99. This is the Brother EP45 portable electric typewriter. I love finding these. This thing tested very well. See, I did the test page on it. That program's built into it. It takes batteries. Very cool. Nice and clean. And I think I got $79.99 for it, guys. Good flip. Look out for these Brother portable electric typewriters. They're very small. You can put an AC adapter in them, but very nice. Okay, guys. Next, Carl, hope you're watching because you love this item. Let's go back here. This is the Kohler Touchless Toilet Flush Kit. Now, this was featured in one of my videos. This sold almost instantly to somebody in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is a kit you put on your toilet. When you want to flush it, you wave your hand, and the toilet flushes. I put it on for $1.99. I think I got $10. I think I got $10 in this thing, guys. Less 20%, if I remember correctly. And I took an offer for $169.99. This was an amazing flip. Nobody knew what this was. I looked onto the Home Depot website. They're out of stock due COVID, and very popular item if you can find it, guys. Very popular. And finally, here it is. Here's the accordion, guys. I got a story for you here, big time. So as you know, in my live video on Wednesday, I featured this with Scotty at the end. We were showing things back and forth of what we found this week. I bought this at Salvation Army in Milton. I paid $140 for it. I had it, didn't list it yet. I had it for a couple of days. And what I did is I joined a Facebook Marketplace, an accordion group, and they have appraisers on there. And actually there was somebody there that helped me. And thank you very much if you're watching the video. I gave him the serial numbers. I took this cover plate off. I'll show you here, so you can see the guts. I send that to him. It's very important, so there's no rotting. He looked it up, and because it wasn't a double reed or dual reed, the price difference could have been. If it was a dual reed, it would have been $1,000 to $1,500 US. Because it wasn't, it's $400 to $700 US. So what I did, I listed it for $699.99 as is. Took some really good photos of it. It was really nice and clean. Just beautiful accordion, guys. Made in Italy. And I sold it. Actually, when I listed it, I had tons of offers. And I said to myself, they were getting 400, 500 Canadian. And then one sent me for 500, and I said to Camera Girl 1, as soon as somebody sends me for 6, I'm taking it, because that seems to be the price. So somebody offered me 6, and I took it. And this guy was out of the States in New Jersey, and I looked at his profile, and something wasn't right. He looks like he was a reseller. He had a lot of negative feedback where he was selling accordions, and once they were sold to people, he was canceling the orders because he didn't get enough money. So I got a little bit leery. I called Scotty, and I told him I sold it. We were talking back and forth, and you know what? I said, I hope he pays me. Scotty said, yeah, he probably will. Don't worry. And then after I hung up with Scotty, I get a message. I don't want it anymore. It looks like it doesn't work. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's the description's there. So I cancel it, and I relist it. And within an hour of relisting, I probably got 15 offers. Lowest 350, kept on going up to 550. Then I got one for 600 from a guy in the UK. And so I sent it back just to see, because he was the first offer that he sent me. I sent it back at $629.99 just to see. He sent me a message and he said, the 600 is the best I can do. And he looked at the photos, and it does need to get some service. I guess these guys know by looking at the photos. So I said, okay, I'll take it. And then he paid almost $328 for shipping. This is now sold, guys. He's paid me. So $600 plus that, plus the shipping. And because the way the eBay shipping is, I'm making probably $100 off of shipping on this, for shipping and handling. So actually, I made it better than what the US sale is. So this is going to go out on Tuesday, because Canada Post is closed until Tuesday because of Easter weekend. But this was a mega flip. Big thumbs up on this one. If I ever find them, I will get them again. It's funny, after I sold this, I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace for cheap accordions. So who knows, maybe I'll find another one. Anyways, guys, that's it for another edition of Studs and Duds. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up right now. I appreciate it. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber, guys. And always, comments down below, please put them. I answer them the best I can, and I love answering your comments. And guys, thank you for thank you for watching, guys, all of you, and thanks for subscribing. It really means a lot to me. All right, guys, happy Easter, everybody. I'm going to be on Scotty's show on Sunday at 8 o'clock. Hope you guys join us on Antiques and Profits. Until then, it's Chris from Chris's Treasure Chest. We'll talk to you later.